Hello, hello, hello. Good night, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to another installation of Insatiable Nights. All right. Give me a second to make sure that everything is streaming where it's supposed to be streaming. So let me check this out. Okay. There we go. I think I have fixed it. So, again, welcome back, y'all. It's Wednesday night. It's Hump Day, and welcome to another installation of Insatiable Nights. This is the fifth one. Fifth is the fifth installation. We are still going. If you are unfamiliar with who I am, my name is Darlene Insatiable, creator of this podcast, Insatiable Nights, and I'm sitting here with my good friend Destiny. Destiny, say goodnight to the people.
Good night, peoples.
So I'm gonna give y'all a minute to get up in here. I'm gonna give it a second as you're coming in. Just say hey, cause we won't know you're on. Let's say hey, good night, say something. How y'all doing out there?
So, Darlene, how do you like the haircut?
I see. Okay, somebody is ready for this warm weather. It's better than the last one. We gonna say that.
hmm I can't wait till the last minute.
Hey, Toya, welcome, welcome. Latoya's on here. Welcome in, cuz.
Hey, Latoya.
So if y'all see, if you notice, it's just us two ladies tonight. It was supposed to be just me tonight as I posted because my co-host wanted to have a life tonight. How dare they? So Marvin's not here tonight, you guys. Guess he'll be back next time. You know, he had other things to take care of. Destiny wasn't gonna be here, but because I pushed it later, she was able to make it, so she's on tonight. I'm going to add another good friend. This was her topic choice for tonight, so she's going to join us as well. Um, let's see. Okay, so let's see if she gets that, and then we'll add her in. So this should be a good one tonight for us ladies. You know, it is still Women's Month, so we are pushing women's togetherness. And tonight's topic is I am my sister's keeper, or am I? We're going to discuss the togetherness of women in this day. All right, so I'm trying to give it a minute. I'm trying to see if she could join in. I don't want to leave the stream, but definitely I might leave the stream for a second to see if she could join. Hold on. She typed her over here.
Oh,
Let's see if she gets that. So, Toya, how you been? How you been doing? We just gonna small chat it until she gets in here. How you been doing? Yeah, I know my comments is slow.
Okay. This is a true hump day for me. I need to get over the hump and the hill.
No lies. I think I need a push this week. It's
Whew.
a hard week for me, boy.
I feel like I'm living a hard life.
So Toya said, we can all be our sister's keeper until they cross the red line.
Ooh.
This is true. So let me give you my definition of my sister's keeper. Anyone who's willing to accept and carry prayerful responsibilities of their fellow sister selflessly and wholeheartedly. So, do you or would you accept the responsibility of making sure your sister's okay? Not just physically, but mentally, spiritually.
Well,
That's what we consider our sister's keeper. And brothers as well. Brothers, if y'all out there, you can you can join in on this conversation. Really, coach.
well, I'm not gonna lie. I
Seriously.
struggle with that. I struggle with that. I really do.
Hey Audrey, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're just doing a little small chat right now because I'm waiting for my sister friend to get here. She's joining us tonight. Boy, you so sweet. She's having issues. I think I'm gonna have to step out and grab her in. All right, y'all give me a second. Step out. I'll be right back. Destiny, take it away. Chat.
Yes, ladies. I am not gonna sit up here. I pretend I'm gonna keep y'all because I struggle. I feel as though I'm nice until, you know what I mean? Like, as someone on the other side of 40, actually heading towards the other side of 50, I just don't have the patience for certain things, especially when it's coming from my sisters who are on the other side of 40. I just feel as though there's certain things that we should know. There's certain norms that we should respect. And I don't know. I just don't have the patience. I'm gonna be the one to tell you about it. That y'all just going too far and that's it. I just can't waste time. That's just how I feel. Y'all know that's how I feel. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm sipping. I had to climb up a hill today.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Destiny, I can't hear you. You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
I can't hear you.
I don't know why. Can you hear me now?
Hear you now.
Darlene?
Hey, Annette, welcome.
I couldn't figure it out. No, I'm from TV7. Okay. How are you today?
It was long
Yep.
as usual, but I'm here.
Hey.
How you
Okay, I can hear
doing?
everybody now. Good. We good to go. Huh?
You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you. All right, so we're all in here tonight. So what I thought was going to be an intimate conversation with me alone turned into a group conversation with my sisters. So
Hey.
this topic came by way of Annette. This was her suggestion. I am my sister's keeper, or am I? So I'm glad that you can join us tonight. I'm glad that you're here. So I was welcoming everybody in. We have Latoya in here. We have Audrey in here. And you know, as you come in and as the comments pop up, I'll put the comments on the screen so we can all address them.
Okay. That'll work.
So I will set it off. I was given my definition of my sister's keeper, okay? Which was anyone who is willing to accept and carry out prayerful responsibilities of their fellow sister selflessly and wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my definition that I wrote down. If you truly from your heart care about your sister, friends, whoever, then of course you're going to see the best for them, and you're going to take responsibilities, even if it's the little things, to make sure they're mentally okay, spiritually okay.
Yes.
And, you know, once you have those, then physically follows, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, coming in here. Let me not miss my comments. Who else is coming in here? All right. So the point said some background noise making it sound squeaky. You know what?
Yeah,
we always gonna have some background noise. Apologies, Toya. So Toya says I'm the older sister, and my younger sister is a mess, but I still be there. How is she doing anyway? Toya, how your sister doing? How Mika? Okay, any one of you ladies want to take it away? Destiny, you've been speaking because I left for a minute. Annette, you want to speak on the topic?
The reason why I picked the topic. You want to know the reason why I picked this topic? Okay. Yep. At my church, we actually have a dual ministry, and we basically deal with a lot of this women and sisters. It's a sisterhood and it's a bond. And they actually say we are our sister's keeper. We kind of, I think, borrowed that from our brother's keeper. You know, that kind of like phrase when we say that we are our brother's keeper. But the reason why I also picked it is like when we say giving support to other women, how do we actually give support to other women versus grading them? Okay, when you see another sister and another woman, do you actually accept her as another sister, or do you look at her as a person of competition? You envy versus admire, and how do we just basically uplift each other versus actually degrading each other? That's the reason why I picked that. So that's like I said, we are our sister's keeper, but then how are we keeping it? That's the reason why I actually, put that out there.
Exactly. I think that now on this side of 40, y'all know I like to talk about the other side of 40. I think we're now starting to realize that we're stronger together. You know, all that competition and, trying to be better than creates too much separation. And with separation, we can't have any progress in our communities. Women are stronger together, with or without men. We've proven that. And we need to teach that to the younger ones because I think we wasted so many of our younger years
Mhm.
being against our fellow sister.
No,
So
definitely.
it's 40 doing that now.
What do you say, sis?
Mhm.
Well, I like I was saying before you guys came back on,
Mhm.
I am gung ho and all for it, but I have a limit.
Welcome, China. Welcome, me. She
I have a
loves
limit, and my limit is you get to the point where you're helping your sister, and
Mhm.
you know you're doing the best you can, and then as some women do, you find out that the same sister that you're helping, practically breaking bread with every day,
Mhm.
is cutting you behind your back. I am
Mm.
not so forgiving. Because the minute I find out, you're going to have one less cut to me. Because I am out.
Mm.
Well, yeah, that type of thing comes with immaturity and jealousy. And I think once we get the jealousy factor out the way, those things would happen. You know, instead of being jealous of your sister, why not ask, how did you get that? How do you do that? Can you help me? And I think she's
Exactly.
more willing to help pull you up instead of,
Mhm.
stomp you down. Those things wouldn't happen. But again, I feel like that comes with immaturity. That happens a lot, your younger years. Make
Yeah.
sure I'm not missing no comments, yeah. Okay.
I feel like when, okay, like say for instance, how you and I bonded, if you know what I mean, right? I see you, I speak to you, I don't know you from left or right. Okay, so how do we actually form relationships? And the transparency between people, do I see you and me? Okay, my mother used to say, show me your company and I'll see you and I'll show you what you're about. Okay, so are we attracted to certain things about one another? You kind of be, not just us, but just in general, people are judgmental. Okay, but what are we attracted to? Like I said, with anything, entertainment, what we like as far as food and anything. When we see each other, how do we even greet and how do we present ourselves? I think that has a lot to do with it, the way we communicate with one another. That trust bond in between, it has time to grow. So I think that's something that's something.
Yeah,
And
and it has to come from a genuine place. So let me share with you all how Annette and I met and why she is the ultimate example of being your sister's keeper. So I was a young mother, still, a bit of a young mother, about 29, when I moved to this community with my 3 small children. And I was only here, I think it was less than 6 months, when I found out that my oldest, who was 8 at the time, had cancer. So now I'm, like I said, a young mother. I'm 29, 3 small children under the age of 8.
yeah.
And this happened. So, I was walking around like, I can't even tell you, my head in the clouds, just going, trying to get through. And the community really pulled together. They didn't know me from a can of paint. And Annette came to my door and she said, "Hey, sister, how you doing? You don't know me, but I live right here." And she was so welcoming and warming and helpful. And I will never, ever forget that. And from then, I knew that she was genuine.
I love
I
it.
thank you so much for that, Annette. And I still have that card that you gave me. So many years later, I still have that card. So I thank you for being my keeper. And I will always be yours.
And
And
that's
I have a few more here. Destiny here. You've been rocking for some years. She will get on my nerves, but let me tell you, this lady will come out in the middle of the night in the freezing cold if I'm in trouble to pick me up. We'll talk endless hours on the phone if I'm going through. Like lately, She's always there. So another one of my keepers. And then we have Johanna here. Me and Johanna go back to high school days. Let me tell you. This is what we do. We do life together. We have done funerals, births, everything. Johanna is there. So my sisters outside of birth, I love y'all and I thank y'all. Thank you for being a part of my life. So
That's
get to
beautiful.
some
Well, thank you for being a part of my life, because I know it goes both ways.
Hey,
Mm.
Joanna, welcome in. Welcome. Hey, Patrice, how you doing? Welcome in. So Johanna says, I think we call people sister that or not. We need to be more comfortable saying friend, co-worker, and acquaintance. Sisterhood takes a lifetime and lots of work. It's a decision to honor each other always. Right. So I think that goes back to what you were saying, Destiny, about, people cutting you and hurting you. That's not really your sister.
Mhm.
That takes work to get to. In some instances, a lot of people are not genuine. So from the start, you can call them sister.
True. It's true.
We have to be careful with that.
Well, let me give you a little story.
I think we use loosely. I'm sorry. I think we use words loosely and the terminology, okay, behind them. Answer that. My son, he said that, would you actually love your family if you didn't know that they was your family? I mean, after your friend. And again, that even goes into account. It can go really deep. Again, it's about relationships, regardless of the title. How do you really feel towards one another? So I kind of get that. And it does take time, but when you're willing to take the time, and when you do, like anything, is it an investment? Is it worth it? And when it's not, you draw out. So I get that too.
That's it. Okay, Carrie and Destiny, you were saying something. You wanted to give an example.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, as a younger person, I was, approximately 11 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I met someone. Just, like we women do, the world is coming and we don't know what to do. So we just walking around crying, tears streaming down my face. Met a woman, just out of the blue, asked me what was wrong. You know how you meet strangers and you just drop that story. Boom. Poor stranger. You didn't even see it come, just trying to be nice. And when I said my story, the person had an answer.
Mm-hmm.
So I was walking through my community. So based on that, like, oh, nice. I've always been looking for this. I always wanted a kind of sisterhood. So, I'm quick to laugh and smile and try to see if you could be my friend. So met her. The advice was good. I took the advice and it worked. So the next time I saw her, I was interested to tell her how good it was. Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Built up a friendship for a few months, almost a year. Then this sister, who I thought was a sister, asked me to do something I was uncomfortable with doing. So of course I said no. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Now all this time I'm exalting this woman because remember, I met her in my time of need and she gave me advice that worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I don't really feel comfortable about it. And now it wasn't even something that I thought she needed. It was just, how people take things just because they can get it. It was one of those situations. And I just didn't want to be involved in that. And I said, no. And let me tell you something. This sister, oh my God, she really made me regret ever meeting her.
Mm-hmm.
The things that she did. And at the time, at the time, I wasn't on the other side of 40 yet. I was coming up on it. And I was struggling and I needed advice. And less than a year later, this woman made me regret ever blessing eyes on her. This was a woman that I broke bread with. And I'm a serious kind of person. If I don't like you, I am not eating with you. I don't care.
Right.
And I think I'm pretty good at reading someone's aura.
Mhm.
But let me tell you something. This woman made me regret ever knowing her. And I can't reconcile that. You know what I mean? She was on the other side of 50, gave me good advice, but because I wouldn't do some ish, she made me regret knowing her. And that's why I say, I don't know. I want to. You know, I'm going to do as much as, but then I remember vile people like that. You understand what I'm saying, Annette?
Yes, I understand. Trust me, I got a lot of different, people that I associate with, and again, like someone was saying earlier, who your acquaintances are. Everybody's in a different category for me. Okay, it's just easier for me to deal with, even though I'm kind of like sociable, but you can kind of like, you would hope that you can feel the vibes. Okay, certain energies, certain signs, certain things you will do, you won't do, and you know who will be there for you, who won't be there for you, depending on the situation. And unfortunately, you still sometimes get hurt. And sometimes for some people, it's a one-time only, and that's it.
Yeah.
Some people, you feel like you can trust that person. So I can definitely relate to what you're saying. It's unfortunate that happens. So you get disappointed, and all you need is some time. Like after that one time, you become isolated. You don't want to trust anybody else more. So I can get that too. But
So
I haven't been that off so far.
let me get to what Johanna's saying here. Johanna said, sisterhood isn't always beautiful. Meaning sometimes there's pain, hurt, and misunderstanding. It's how you guys heal and deal. Any relationship takes work by both parties, and Patrice agrees. So, sometimes we so much, I know that's me, so much concentrate on what we can do for other people. Sometimes you gotta think about yourself. Think about what that person is giving you back, because a lot of people are in your life not because they care, but they care about what they can get from you. So I had some relationships that were seemingly good. I thought with their words, because I like to take people at their word that, they were my true friends. But going throughout the friendship, I realized they were my friend if they could use me for something, if they could get something. And then I had to make that hard decision to drop them. Because anytime something from you, it's time to cut the cord like a cancer. No matter how much of a friend you want to be, you have to think about yourself first, because when they use you up, there's nothing left for you to give. So you have to be able to discern. The fact that you chose not to do it is a choice that you made for yourself. You wasn't right. And,
that one-sided relationship. Yeah, that one-sided relationship. You're always there for that person, and they're never there for you. But then again, sometimes I think we have too much of a high expectation from other people as well, versus what we could actually do for ourselves too. So again, it kind of depends. And the reason why I have like my sisterhood, with my friends and everything else and stuff, is because we're just really transparent. We're just very real straightforward. I can take harsh criticism. I want a person that's going to be my friend, that's going to just be, straight up with me. And I'm that same person. I'll let you know when I know. Okay. And it's it is. And that's just who I happen to be. I'm thankful for the ones that I do have, okay, from first grade on up, okay, and in between. And thus so far, it's not many that I had to get cut off from, or even, and I can just say sorry if I do something wrong. If they accept it, well and fine. If they don't, I have my own kind of closure. Again, like I said, with the sisterhood, and the reason why, again, I picked the subject is because how do we actually, if we formulate a relationship and it has some kind of clash or conflict, is it whereas we can never repair a relationship, okay, and we are and we are short with each other, or is it just one-sided? What does that actually mean? Okay, and again, when you say it's just done and over with, if you got stabbed in the back from that person, you just let it go. So I can understand that too. My thing is that, do we uplift people, as sisters? Like, I come from that 70 kind of era, my brother, my sister, and I rather try to, uplift more so than just bring down, that establish, kind of focus more or less on the backstab, and I don't care where that comes from who it comes from. You're done, that's it.
Exactly.
That's how,
I think most mistakes are repairable. None of us are perfect with humans, so we're gonna make mistakes. Most of them are repairable. And if you follow the basic golden rules, like, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's husband, I think you'll be pretty much fine through everything else.
Yeah. The question also can kind of you to yourself. I mean, when you see some people, they say that you can't help, you can't help yourself, you can't help others. That's not always, necessarily true either. It might seem like that, at least the way I look at it. But if you're not a friend to yourself, and like you say, when they say love thyself, or you love thy neighbor as you love yourself, some people don't love themselves, so then how do you love their neighbor, or what do you expect from them to say that, if you don't? So it depends on the perspective of how you look at it. I think that's a lot to do with that.
That's true. That's truly true. Let's see. Welcome in, Des. So Patrice says, I keep a mindset, expect less from people, set boundaries, give the same respect you want to receive, give people time to show who they are, pay attention to how others view them. True. That's kind of like having hold on. Des says, people often don't know how to let go and forget, because you tell someone to let go and they think of it as you telling them to forget it and not feel how you feel. So again, to me, it depends on what it is. Des, just because you forgive doesn't mean you have to forget. You don't have to keep bringing up. And again, it's what it is. You're going to be wise to remember what happened so as to not let it happen again. That's why people don't forget. Let's see. Patrice said, be honest and transparent with people, because sometimes we judge others or assume, and we can be wrong. It's necessary to communicate. So that's true. We can understand each other.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I'm in agreement with everybody.
Okay.
Conversation right here.
Okay, so you know what situation I'm talking about.
Okay.
What would you have done?
Me?
No, Darlene. I'm sorry.
Look at me.
Darlene knows exactly the situation I'm talking about.
Well, let me get it, because I want to get it wrong now, because give me an initial.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. That is a whole nother situation. You already know. Those people are out for themselves. That has nothing to do with sisterhood. That's greed, and that's laziness. That's a whole other set of problems.
But that's how they pull you in. They pull you in. Oh, I'm a caretaker. I'm
for the community. Blah blah blah.
I believe in you. We could do this, and then,
girl, it's false prophets out there. You know that.
Okay.
Just
and
you have a license to preach. Hold on. Who's knocking? S?
All
All right, let me get this right here. So Melissa says, as I'm getting older, I'm slowly realizing that everyone isn't your friend because at the end of the day, they better learn to let go and let God. Okay? Melissa, you're approaching 30. You're a senior now. And Tracy says, welcome in, Tracy. In simple terms, you are not responsible for anybody but yourself, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't help somebody in need or correcting when they fall into dishonor. We should all look out for our women. Are we not all brand sisters? We can all wander off the correct path and need pointing in the right direction. If you are unwilling to assist your sister in their hour of need, and why should anybody? So let me get it straight, Tracy. Are you saying that you don't have to be your sister's keeper? I want to make sure I'm understanding it correctly before I get into that. Johanna said Melissa is not getting older. Johanna, she's getting older, but we are not, okay? I refuse. Although my daughter told me that you're the young one, Johanna, and I'm the old one. I'm waiting for his response. You don't have to be your sister's keeper. Patrice says, oh, all right. Hold on. Patrice said, that's right, Tracy. Sometimes you have to just ask. Someone can be fully short, but have you said anything? All right. Yes, Johanna, you're the young one. Whatever. Tracy said, no, I'm saying you are supposed to be your sister's keeper. Okay. All right. Everybody's right. We're supposed to be your sister's keeper. It means you help them when they need it. You are supportive and you are willing to be a person who stands up for others. Exactly. So, that's what it is. Basically, we're all agreeing. You good.
I mean, it's not even about whether they're younger or, even like the older person, just women in general, basically, like when we saw, you had one of your other episodes, and it was kind of like the village concept. It's just good to be able to just uplift people in general. And again, you say, well, you see that sister that's down the street, and I think your last episode that I'm sorry that I missed about the women's regulation, the sexual regulation or something.
Yeah.
Out there, exposed to a certain extent. How do you, kind of like, but it's her free will to express her own self, and do you approach her in any type of way in a positive sense, to where you're not offensive? So that's why I said, how are we keeping, our sister? Do we keep them up or do we bring them down or support them in that way?
Exactly. Instead of talking about them behind their back, we got to say, hey, sis, you think this is right? Like, like I had to ask Destiny today, right? So I was in the hospital in the elevator, going up on the elevator. And this doctor came on the elevator, standing right in front of me. And I don't really know if he was a doctor so much as he was a god. Because body was right. And he smelled like money in heaven. He turned his back to me. And I just wanted to lick his back. So I was like, would that have been wrong? Is that a form of sexual harassment? Now, I don't know if she was so much my keeper, because she was like, I would have did it too. He would have been checking his DNA. But sometimes your sister can't lead you in the right direction. We both would have been escorted out. Lisa said, Johanna, I don't mean no harm. I'm getting older, but you look younger. So what about me, Melissa? I'm not looking younger. It's like that. How do you? Johanna's the young one. Whatever.
I mean, I was backing up my sister.
You was backing me up.
She was in an elevator with a
We were
guard.
both in jail. But
I had to back her up. Like, you did the right thing by not touching, but maybe you should have licked his back or something. The story
that's
would
what
have
I was trying to
been. You had an opportunity
do.
to lick his back.
That's
You see, some situations she is no good. I've been. Got enough
That's why
of that.
he's in now, right? No.
I'm trying to be my sister's keeper, and then I'm trying.
We know good sometimes.
No, I mean, again, I think especially as us as older women, more so, okay, to, first of all, like you were saying, a couple of different episodes that you had, and it was all really, enlightenment. Whereas, how do you have this communication line? I think that that's important, but the approach and how we approach and present ourselves to one another, to have that openness, because we were once them at one point in time. Somebody, tried to mentor us and everything else. Not to say that we wasn't children or younger, and we might have did something, but somebody actually took the time for us and pulled us to the side. Are we doing that with the younger generation, and not even so much younger generation, even what ourselves amongst ourselves? I mean, how do we engage with one another? You see a sister that's on the bus and she got 3 children, and you're like, instead of like that, but like you don't know her situation because we all have a story. So, again, you don't know what people have been through. And I think that if we don't take the time to try to, engage with one another, it's already done before we even start.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's how we kind of like lose that, I guess, connection. So that breaks a lot of, and versus the people that we actually do know. How do we actually know that this pandemic did a lot of stuff for a lot of people differently? Did you stay in contact? Did you make those phone calls? Or did you just go into total like isolation? People went through their own thing. So again, how do we keep each other? Sister, you had posted something that you was going through. I'm like, are you okay?
Right.
If you say you're okay, you're okay. But if I don't know you're okay, I'm like, oh, I'm assuming she's okay. How am I keeping her? I might keep her in prayer. She might not even know it. Okay, because I didn't say it, don't mean that I'm not keeping her. But that's another thing.
Right. I'm glad you brought those things up though, because I like to do things like this, and when I say on the other side of 40, try to reach the younger people. So, maybe they don't have to make the same mistakes that we've had to go through in life. But I gotta say, I'm pretty proud of the generations behind us, because I see my niece and her friends, and they're in their like late 20s to late 20s, and how they stick together and they're there for each other. I'm really proud of that. And even the generation behind them, with my daughter and her friends, it amazes me because they're teenagers. They're 16, 17, 18. And the way that they're there for each other, it's amazing, because I haven't seen a good relationship like that outside of myself and Johanna. I can go back to even Noreen and our younger days. You don't see a lot of young ones sticking together like that. So shout out to y'all. Let me say that.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I was concerned. I mean, when I think about, I got 50-year plus friendships, okay, and I just don't think I had, okay, 59, I'm thankful. It's a privilege. My son, he just mentioned that his friends have 21, years of friendship. A lot of people don't honor, the loyalty of, and that's different because it kind of just stopped. And again, you say you see something like that, they had to learn it to see that, and it can continue to grow. This isolation thing, a lot of people, they were talking about, well, kids are not sociable because they're so much into the computer, but are they communicating in that form because it's different, the way
it's different than what we had, but it's probably even better, honestly.
I still like you to go outside.
Yes, you can still go outside. Think about it. Before Facebook, how did we reconnect with people that we lost contact with? It was it. Now you don't have to lose contact with anybody. So this is these days. Let me get to some comments here. So Des is cracking up. Latoya says, how can we support someone as a sister if they are there more than your blood sister? Same thing, that's your sister. Thank you, Toya. We look good for our age. Tired of these kids talking about I look old. So Patrice says, exactly. I agree. Communication is key to resolving a lot of relationships and issues. It's true. Do not assume. Talk it out. And Dad said, you don't got to be blood to be family. That is the truth. You and Melissa been friends since 12 years old. Wow. See, that's like me and Noreen.
That's a question I like to ask, because that's something that my son again had posed to me. He was like, Ma, out of all your family, who's actually your friend? So out of all your family, because we automatically look at our family, at least that's where we're taught, or we're brought up to be raised, but how many are actually your friends? Or you consider to be your friend of this family?
So
Because if they wasn't they would be your friends.
Johanna, stop making me laugh. She said, nah, all your exes stayed in touch. Johanna, I don't know how these people find me over the years. Let me tell you, I am one person who cannot keep a man, but I promise you, I can't get rid of them. It don't make no sense.
It's because y'all was good friends. You had good friendship?
Huh?
Y'all was good friends?
You mean my exes?
Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
These are leeches I keep trying to pick my skin. They find their way back. Damn it.
I'm not going to say that in public. I'm not going to say that in public.
So Melissa says, thank you, especially in my situation. We roll and walk in miracles. Y'all truly are. Exes are like pimples. You pop them, they keep coming back. Listen.
Okay, but I have another situation. I hate to be the pessimist.
But you are the pessimist. You are the pessimist.
I'ma own it.
Okay.
Now, Darlene, you also know about this situation. I had a friendship that was 20-something years old. Like, I believed in this woman. Like, if I'm your friend, ask Darlene, I'm your friend. We are standing out in the snow together. We go walk and exercise, and Darlene, you know I don't like to walk and exercise. But that's how I am as a friend. We gonna do whatever it takes. So I had this friendship 20-something years. Been through hell and back. Been through death where the other person physically died and back.
I remember that.
Okay. Now tell me what you would have done. And, you know, I'm cherishing the friendship because I'm like, yo, that's my sister. That's my sister. So she lives in a whole different state. Came to New York to visit. And I understand she hadn't been back to New York for a minute. So, you know, I was like, all right, cool. You know, she had very limited time. I really wanted to see her. Blah, blah. It didn't work out. But I understood that she had to see everybody. Mm-hmm. And while she was here, I was doing the best to support her as a friend. You know, she would call me whatever. Now, I knew they were having this thing for her.
You know I'm going to speak on that. Listen,
and
I'm waiting for you to get to the end.
Okay, I'm so slow. All right, I'm going to talk myself. So I knew they were having this thing for her because I practically donated to the thing. So, the event came. I know she went. And we had always said we were sisters, like Siamese sisters. You couldn't tear us apart. Event happened, and now I didn't hear from her for a couple of days. And now when it's time to go back, she's seeking my help. Now, I understand she could not have invited me if she didn't know this thing was going down. But I would have looked to the left and said, oh, my friend, where is my friend? I died the other day. And she's the one that bitched up the people and let it go down right until I came back. Where is she and why didn't you invite her? What I'm talking about, if we had the last toaster pocket, we had to share it between us and our kids. The last. I worked, and it didn't matter if she didn't work. My paycheck split in a way that I wanted her to not hurt. That's how much I consider this girl. And so I felt hurt. Like, we done been through some things, honey. I felt hurt that she didn't even mention the function. And I knew it was going on because I knew it was going on.
So
the fact that I wasn't there didn't bother her. But the fact that she hit it created such a effing crack. I was like, you know what? Go on. That was
the end of the friendship. This is the thing. This is her best friend of over 20 years, like she said. The lady was literally dying in a coma. So Destiny used to call down there to that state, call the hospital every day. How's it going? Are you doing this? Did you try this? Sending money, making sure her kids were clothed and fed because she was a single parent out there and she had these health problems. So now it was just those kids by themselves. So she's sending her money. She's sending money to the daughter to run back and forth and all this stuff. So now, thankfully, after all of this, the woman pulled through. Came up here to New York to see her family. They were throwing some kind of surprise party for her. And Destiny knew about it. Now, why that family didn't invite her, I don't know. But the woman gets to the party, doesn't see Destiny, and this is how her friend, her sister, her ace, she didn't even say, hey, why is she not here? Why you guys didn't invite her? She hid it as if this was some kind of big secret. So that let me know. Obviously, she wasn't as much of a friend to you as you was to her.
Yes, it was.
And you let that go, I probably would have let it go. Because there was no conflict between you and that family, there was no reason for you not to be there, unless it was something being said that you don't know about.
Had to let it go. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I want to embrace women. I want to believe women. I want to keep my friendship of 20-something years. But then it gets to a point where I realize I am living in my own fantasy.
Sometimes you got to,
you know, it's only when you're living in a fantasy, it's only good when you're happy. The minute you realize reality's setting in, then it's no good.
Sometimes you have to know when to cap your friendship. So, all right, here, Patrice is saying, I don't use friend lightly. Sometimes you meet people and you click into. However, we just have to respect people for who they are and what they are capable of. A leopard won't change his spot. Pick if you want to be friends before opening doors to having a friendship with certain people. Right? So Jahan says, have you ever considered that maybe you are the bad friend's sister?
Yes!
Not speaking to your experience, just in general. sometimes we are the one failing at being a sister. Maybe because of our own changes and lives. So maybe they feel that we're not right for them. We're not right in their lives, and they choose to step off. Very possible too.
Let me ask you this. Because A, B, and C doesn't get along with F, D, and I, and you're friends with both of them, who do you choose to be with?
I'm sorry, who are you talking
Repeat
to?
that.
In general, if you have friends that don't get along with other friends,
Who do you choose to be friends with?
Who are you talking to?
That's a general question.
Okay.
So, well, that's a tough one. My friends don't always click, but I feel like if I'm having a function and we could all be in the same space and everybody behaves themselves, I don't have to choose.
Okay.
The one who likes to act up and be the rah-rah, that's the one who gets the boot.
Okay.
I had a friend like that. She was just extra emotional. She was bipolar. She had to be the one who, okay, you can't behave, you can't be here. That's how I would do it.
No, and that's the reason why I asked that question, because, again, I said earlier, I have people in different categories, okay? They say your friend is your enemy or your friend enemy and stuff like that, but because I'm the mutual person that everybody gets along with, I would hope that they would have enough respect for me to not actually act out against one another. I'm a person who again want to bring people together, but if I think that it's going to be chaotic, then I'm going to have that person on this side, okay, and I'm going to have a function for just them versus, them all trying to get together. I'm trying to figure out if you knew about the situation, but your friend, did she know that you knew? And she just decided to think that you didn't know if she was to say anything to you at all after the fact?
Okay.
That's where communication comes in.
Let's say she knew after the fact. Remember, a couple months ago, I was bullying doctors and nurses and acting crazy on your behalf. Just a few months ago. This is not even what happened years ago. This is just recently.
Okay.
I am stressing myself, checking out the latest therapy, seeing if it's in your state, telling your next of kin where to move you. Your family is living here with me and you're living out of state, and I'm doing all the work. That's how much I considered her my friend. So let's say she didn't know and she said to whoever was throwing the party, yo, why is such and such not here? Like I would have demanded. I turned around and I didn't see her.
Okay, so
where is she? Where's Darlene?
Okay, so that's the next question I was going to ask you. Do you think that you would have felt better if you just left the party? And were you angry at yourself for feeling that you were supposed to leave and just not be there for you?
I wasn't angry that she went to the party. I wasn't angry that she enjoyed herself. What got me is the fact that she was hiding it.
Okay. So she felt ashamed.
Did you have a conversation with her about that?
Listen, I never did. You know I never did.
And
after she called me and still wanted me to reach out my hand, she wanted help enough after the party. Now it's time for her to go back to the state she lives in. She reached out to me. She wanted help.
So she's a user.
I listened to the help she wanted.
She got very comfortable with taking
about the party. I talked all around it. I heard nothing about it. And I never gave her the help. And I just stopped talking to her.
Well, at that point in time, I could relate to that because, again, some people will use your kindness for weakness. And at that particular point in time, once you see that sign and you get that signal, it's no longer on them, it's on you.
Yes.
Because if you continue to make that happen, sometimes we get angry with others, but we need to really go ahead and look back at what we allowed them to start doing it as well. Because I've had that situation, you know, with some other people, and I'm like, you know what? I know how to handle that, okay? And that's about controlling your emotions. Because once they get involved like that deep, you give them the power to take over.
It's tough.
It's no longer on you.
Let me get to what the people are saying here.
I'm sorry that happened.
So that says, often your heart isn't the same as others. Many are selfish. That friend is selfish. Definitely needed new energy. And Toya says she chooses herself. Patrice says, true. I think in Destiny's situation, maybe she didn't want to challenge the people to start any kind of altercation or drama. Some people may not be aggressive speaking up about how they feel. I won't blame her till I'm sure. You should have at least spoken about it before you cut her. And Johanna says yes. Toya loves you. So don't worry, you got Toya as a friend. And this is about maturity and communication. True. See, even they know that in their 20s. Johanna, am I talking about your sister, the rah-rah one? I will not mention it, Johanna. Or Anonymous and Confidential.
Yeah, I would have brought that up. And then you tell me how you felt.
Yeah. So Tracy says you should not have to choose sides. You just have to know how to compartmentalize. That's what I say. Each friend is for something different. If we can all behave in the same way, then we do. If not, the rah-rah one got to go. And then that says everyone got their own place in someone's life. That doesn't mean everyone got to be a part of each other, real friends, and make you pick sides. Of course, it could be a mad situation, but that's different outcome. Okay. And it says, Destiny, you were her keeper. You did what you were supposed to do. Not one relationship is 50-50. So you were more of the giver in that relationship, obviously. And it's unfortunate. You win some and you lose some, but you'll be blessed. As you know, you have been blessed. So don't even complain.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that I believe in equally yoked. And I know that a relationship is never 50-50 100% of the time. I understand that. But I am a magnet for the foolishness. Am I not a magnet for the foolishness?
Stop pouring the syrup on like lotion.
Huh?
Stop pouring the syrup on like lotion and you won't attract the bug.
Let me ask you here, why didn't you actually ever approach her with that? If y'all were friends in that sense of the way, why didn't you ever actually approach her with that? So you can have complete closure.
Okay, I'm going to share some things with you. Annette, this was my bona fide. Ask Darlene. This was my bona fide. We went through things. We went through abusive relationships together. I literally would take my last dollar that I needed to pay my rent. Am I lying, Darlene?
No.
And send it just based on the fact that this is my friend and I'm supporting the sisterhood. And I feel as though, how much of myself do you want? You know when they say always the straw that breaks the camel's back, Annette? That was my straw. That if you are going to hide the fact that you had a function that I donated to, maybe your family member should have told you I donated to your function. I feel as though if we've been through thick and thin, and you're gonna hide the simplest little things, that I felt like we were over that.
But that's a learning lesson now for you, because you give too much. And I tell you give too much, and your other friend tells you give too much, but I'm gonna find you an organization where you can just give to.
You understand?
No,
that's who you are.
I'll share this here with you. I have a couple of people like this, but this one particular, she just celebrated her 60th birthday. I was hospitalized. It was a blizzard. She came and she was there. I woke up. I'm like, what are you doing here? You know, and she said, I just had to make sure. I was like, She had a problem. I don't want everybody. I said, I'm not coming. Okay, I said I just wasn't going. Okay, and this was whether it was a pandemic or not. Okay, I'm not going to do everything the same way my other friend does. I'm going to do it my particular way. Not to say that that's the right way, but you should have did that, you know, towards you and everything. But understand who your friends are, what they will do, and what they won't do for you. And the thing that you do for them, they're not going to do the same way for you. So I think someone else mentioned not to have that high expectation, unfortunately, because we want to have a equal play and fair ground, but it's just not that. It's just not.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and
some things here.
Yeah.
You can finish. You can finish. I'm gonna get to the comments.
But I feel for you because that is very hurtful. You know, it really is. And when you go into that type of relationship because your heart is good, you know, at the same time, I think how Sister Darlene just said, you know, at the end of the day, truly, I believe God shows you who you need in your life and who you don't. You know, so you blessed her, but at the end of the day, you'll get a blessing in some other way. And even her getting out of your life in a particular way is your own blessing. So
she was the pathway to your blessings. Look at you now.
Yeah.
So, Johanna saying here, Johanna said, it's cool. I don't talk to my sister either. She whack. Let me tell you something. That girl, while she might be whack, she was very passionate. But sometimes people's passion will overtake the situation. And it gets weird. Like sometimes you do too much. So now the other person is questioning, oh my God, like why are you doing so much? You have to know your limit. And her thing was if she didn't get her way, she threw a tantrum. So I had to separate myself. If I see her, I won't speak. You know, we'll chop it up, but there got to be a limit to where she is in my life. That was different. And so Tony says, I really want us to take away from this topic that everyone is not your sister. We learn from each other. People take our kindness for weakness, and it shouldn't be abused. That's true. You gotta know when to pick shoes. Patrice, your forehead died. Lord, you ordered too much, girl. Dad says being that relationship was so deep, it seems like a conversation that has to be approached. That might be true, Destiny. You might still need to talk about it because you're still bringing it up years later.
Okay.
You need to talk to her because she does keep trying to call you.
I brought it up to make a point. But I truly think I'm over it. Like I'm just the kind of person that when I'm over something, I'm over it. I don't care anymore. Nothing she could possibly say to me now would make me want to, you know.
But I think if you were truly over it, you would be able to tell her, I see that you keep calling me. I don't see a reason for us to be friends. I'm not angry with you. I just choose not to be friends with you, and I wish you well. You'll be able to say that to her.
Okay, my sister Darlene, I understand that you're you know, and that's why I appreciate you.
Let me be the flower child.
You say the needed words. You say the words that need to get said, but me,
no. Yeah.
I just believe that I'm over it. There's nothing more that I could possibly say, and I don't, you know, I just don't believe in it anymore. I'm over it. I believe that some sisterhoods.
Let me ask you here. Y'all haven't had any kind of communication since then?
No.
She don't answer her.
I don't waste my time.
You don't answer her.
I don't.
Okay. So if God forbid, if you had heard that something had happened to her, would you still be there? Or something that's spiritually so well?
Honestly, I send her all the best the universe has to offer. I genuinely don't
Okay.
want anything bad to happen to her. But I
Okay.
feel as though I needed to take me back. I feel as though
Yeah.
when I'm a friend to you, I'm a friend to you. And it doesn't matter how much you bring to the relationship. I'm going to bring my friendship, and my friendship is what I'm giving you. I'm just giving you what it is. Now, if you don't want it, you can limit it. But I'm just over it. I'm just over it.
I think you need to look at the type of friend you are, because you're limited in your thinking. It's like you're saying you don't know how to be a friend without giving your everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't buy.
Found it yet.
It's a good thing I'm not
Mhm.
ashamed that you're telling the people I'm taking therapy over this. Thank you.
No,
We're
listen, let me tell
transparent
you,
here.
this is how we heal. This is how we heal. Therapy is
Exactly.
give you better closure, and you don't give nobody else the power. So it's a good thing. I am not saying trust me. I'll be my first client.
I'm getting to get to these comments here, and y'all know we're not certified in our opinions, right? So don't say I told you this, and that. I ain't got no like this is my opinion. Anyway, so Toya says this topic has made me learn that I shouldn't call everyone my sister and need to use that word very lightly. Patrice says definitely you should have told her this so she could feel it, understand where you stood, and give clarity to what happened. Why didn't she say something? I like putting people on the spot so they can be honest.
Okay.
Johanna says, but Destiny, that's the reason why you should have confronted her and had the conversation. Everybody says the same thing. You're running.
Okay, I
from the
understand that.
conversation.
But I'm going to call it my personality flaw.
What?
I am the kind of person I'm an all or nothing kind of person. And I think anybody that knows me knows that's how I am. And it's something that I am trying to change now that I'm straddling 50. Okay? I don't think it's too late.
Truths every day, y'all.
Huh?
I'm just
I'm
telling
sorry,
people I give you the truth every day.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on myself now, but I have recognized that I'm an all or nothing kind of person, and I'm not interested in telling her to make her feel bad. I don't want to reconcile the friendship, so I just don't care anymore. I am indifferent towards the friendship.
Well, know that because you're keeping yourself so limited, you're going to have limited friendships. So
I agree with you. Girl, I agree with you.
So Tracy says you should have had that comment with her. Everybody saying the same thing. Des says it sounds like you need closure because the way you feel and what she feels fully different. She probably doesn't know what she fully did or how she hurt you. You need to be friends, or you don't need to be friends or anything. Just let her out and wish her the best. Stop. You need to express yourself so that you can heal.
I don't need the closure.
Same thing.
I don't think I need the closure. I mean, I don't really care about it. I just brought it up because these are things that Darlene and I know in common. She was there with me when I was living these things. So I'm just telling these stories because I know that she could corroborate. But I don't care.
Yeah, but I know it's still bothering you too. And Patrice says you better think that people will live happy and sleep good at night while it's eating you up. And she says she was the same way, so she understands you. However, people like us get taken advantage of. Claim your right and get honest. Now, you know, I was the type of person who didn't say nothing. I used to just walk away. Now I give everybody their truth. Look how good I sleep at night.
That's true.
I am talkative because it's eating you up.
I don't think it's eating me up. I don't think it's eating me up. I really, truly, I don't really care.
Let me
revisit this experience of mine. I refer to it because I'm trying to say that I've learned from this situation. But I don't believe it's eating me up. You understand? It's just a reference. I mean, you're entitled to see it as you see it, Darlene. But I guess that's the way I grew up. My grandmother would point out, oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Don't step on it. And then when you step on it, she said, "What I pointed out to you, there it is." So I guess
I'm putting this on the screen for
kind of
you.
way.
Read the screen.
But I don't care. Huh?
I put it on the screen for you so you can read it.
It is destiny. Oh, it's okay. All right, if you think so.
You own everything else.
Okay. Okay, I believe that, yes, you women want me to, but I really...
It's huge.
I'm not going to contact her. I'm not going to contact her. This happened a few years ago. I'm not going to contact her because, number one, I believe that if I'm not going to reconcile the relationship, then why?
Because it's healing for you.
It's healing for me to express it on this forum. It's healing for me to tell you this was my mistake. It's healing for me to tell you that, listen, look what I did a few years ago. I really don't believe that. I just don't care. I mean, sometimes I say to myself, Stacey, how could you have been such a good friend to this girl? You don't even care now. I don't care. I really don't care. And I do wish her all the best, all the very best.
So let me ask you this here. Do you still have those type of characteristics and attributes when you actually still have your friends? Have you grown from this current situation?
Well, Darlene don't believe that I've grown, but I have. She does not believe I have grown, but I have, because she probably doesn't see the change. But I know myself, and I know the changes that I've made.
Because
I'm gonna let her have her opinion, because this is what she sees and this is what she believes with.
Because the same situation is repeating itself. You are, and you know what I'm talking about, you are too much of a giver, and you give, and you give, and you give. So now, when you say no, people are like, she gonna give. That's what she do. And you keep saying no, she don't mean it. She gonna keep giving. It's not about the giving. It's about knowing when to give, knowing a limit. You don't have to be so extreme. Because when you're extreme like that, people don't know the cap. You're not changing that part of you.
Darlene, but you know I'm saying no. You know I'm saying no, and you know I'm trying to be nice about it, because you know normally I just say the 4 words that I know.
99 yeses. Now you're like, okay, now I'm gonna say no a few times.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter if I said yes 99 times. My no should still count just like my yes counts, and that is a problem I have with people. Respect my no.
The wrong people. You attract the wrong people.
I really do.
Keywords.
Girl, I do.
Keywords.
I really do. I agree with that 100%.
So, okay, so Toya says, Destiny, you might not care, but letting someone know how you feel will make you move on from the situation. And Destiny, Patrice says, Destiny, you're hurt by it, claim it to heal. It shows in your body language. You're picking it up in your body language. Everybody's feeling the same
You
thing.
can't tell me. Okay, so
Your expression tell a different story, says Tracy. Not everyone knows all of themselves. And then Renee says it wasn't a mistake.
All right, but you know what, people? I will stop bringing my business to this platform because y'all are misunderstanding me.
Renee says it wasn't a mistake.
Okay, you know what?
Give yourself to
Thank you for your advice,
the woman
lady.
did not throw the event, someone else did. So she's trying to say don't blame her so much because she didn't throw the event.
I am not blaming her. I'm realizing that, yes, I gave too much to the situation. And yes, I cared enough that it hurt my feelings at the time. So I ended the friendship. But in looking back, now that it's a few years, I don't feel like I need to reconcile the relationship. But since everybody knows me and knows how I feel, okay, I'm cutting y'all off.
That was for you too, Destiny. Jahan said, okay, Marvin. Because I was reading comments and you was just talking so. Huh?
did you forgive yourself for being her friend?
No, for what? I
You don't.
thoroughly enjoyed being her friend. When I was there, I was there. I'm not gonna.
You didn't see no signs prior to this here situation. This was
I'm
a
sorry,
one
what?
and done. This was a one and done. She didn't do anything else prior to this here to let you know that
It's a
she wasn't
20-year friendship. You think this was the first thing she did? It's a 20-year friendship. It's a 20-something year friendship. Do you think this is the first thing she did?
Why I asked you that. That's the reason why I asked you that.
No,
Because
come
out of the
on.
20-year friendship, a one and done is kind of hard. So that's the reason why I asked you, what other
I
signs
never
did you
said
see
one and
prior
done.
to this one here?
Annette, I never claimed
Okay.
it was a one and done. I never did.
No,
So you have to give
right.
people
So that's
background story.
did you forgive yourself? Because if you gave her so many opportunities, people will start taking advantage of that. And that's the reason why I asked that. You can't give people the ammunition, and if you do, that's like, you know,
Annette,
gonna use
you
it.
have to
That's
be
what-
vulnerable in a relationship. You can't just go in with our hard exterior and no. People are vulnerable in their relationships, and I was the same way she was. You understand? It was a relationship. It was a friendship.
So Tracy says this is a platform for all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, I know I got my PhD in life and blackology.
Okay.
That's not a joke. Patrice says nobody is judging. Just let her know you got your Vaseline.
Okay.
You got Vaseline for everybody else.
I put my Vaseline on and stood there and then walked away.
So
She didn't want that.
we are all
No,
here
but
to help each other. We're here to help each other. So you're getting this advice, might as well take it. And Dad says, what if she did ask you and never brought up the situation? What if she thinks you just didn't come? So do you think there was a miscommunication?
People, this has been my friend for 20-something years. Do you think that she knows this is how I am? I am admitting to you this is how I am. This has been my friend longer than I had some of my children. Do you think she knows who I am?
Apparently you didn't know who she was.
I don't need to, I'm just giving you the short version of the story.
Right.
So
Okay, I'm trying to respect her privacy because she's probably gonna see this. You understand what I'm saying? It's 20-something. Did you hear me? We've been through marriages together. This is not a surprise to her.
all right, well,
She's probably now gonna find out the reason I just stopped.
well,
This
Destiny,
is no surprise.
Destiny, clearly you're not going to be my success story. So
Okay.
you might need to work with somebody else.
Okay.
Just saying,
Work
you're
in
gonna be wasting my
progress.
time.
Work in progress right here. That should have been my shirt
Yeah.
tonight.
Okay, so
At the end
Melissa
of the
says,
day,
tell me the word, roll them over.
oh Lord.
Renee, true. Patrice says, have you ever witnessed her speak up to the situation? Maybe she's just that type of person. Johanna said you said her name. Did you say her name?
I did not.
No, we didn't say her name.
Tell me what her name
Best
is.
not to say name.
I didn't say her name.
Okay, so
I say it's her loss at the end of
time. It's gonna take me time to work on Destiny. When I do that, I will have a real degree. It's gonna be honorary, I promise you. So anyway, anything y'all want to say before we close out? Because y'all got some trivia to get to.
Thank you so much for having me. I enjoy it and stuff like that. And again, my sister, listen, you're going to be just fine, okay? Just, my sound advice in this thing is, okay, find people that feel your energy, if you feel the same energy that they have, and that they can appreciate and not, use you. That's all. That's all. But God bless you just the same.
Thank you, Annette. I appreciate that lesson.
from your story.
Yeah, so Toya says she loves that we have one mic.
She loves that we have what?
One mic.
Okay.
See how nice the conversation flows tonight?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying nothing.
Because we don't say names here. But anyway.
Yeah, we don't say anything.
I appreciate all of my sister friends that's on here tonight. Y'all make this wonderful. We are learning from each other. It's a little bit longer. So she's coming. Don't worry. She's always late. She's coming. Let me put this out there. I'm going to post it up too. But I want to say it in case I'm late because y'all know I'm on CT time with my stuff. I want to post up for the next topic that I want to do. It's going to be abuse and control and what it looks like. That's a more serious topic that I want to get into. And I feel like it's time. Across my timeline, I see a lot of people complaining of things they went through and still going through, and they thought they were healed, they thought they were out, and they're still in it. So I think this will be a good discussion for us to share experiences, and it can be anonymous. So, I'm open to talking about things I've been through. I know I'm crazy, but others might not be so open. So if you want to get on the platform and talk about situations that you know of, you're welcome to join, just as Annette did tonight. But if you want to share stories anonymously, please send them to me in direct messages. I will not use your name. I promise. But yes, you guys could definitely do that. Send them to me anonymously. I will share the stories and we can speak on it. We can learn from it, hopefully. Grow. So let's throw that out there tonight because I want to give it a good week ahead. I
will definitely send my story anonymously. Because I'm tired of y'all. Send my story anonymously.
No. I appreciate your transparency, your honesty, and your openness, and it's a part of the healing process. And again, God bless you for the heart that you have, for real.
Thank you so much,
for real. But don't let that dampen the spirit of who you are. When you say you're changing, change for the better. Just be improved, just a better version, and just be more selective of who you just choose to have in your life. That's really, I guess, it's worthy of you in that sense.
Yeah, you know, some people don't want me to use this platform as my therapy, but
it's okay. That's what this is about, sisterhood.
All right. But
good night. Thanks again. One love.
All right. Good night, Annette.
Good night. Thanks.
Bye.
All right. So it's just us two right now. I'm glad Annette joined for her topic. So yeah, that is the next topic, guys. Abuse and control and what it looks like. We need to get into that, especially for the young folks that's coming up. Mm-hmm. We need to guide them so they don't have to go through some of the things that we did. And if they're in it, they know how to get out.
Definitely.
So yeah, let me get some comments here because I'm just talking. Oh, Latoya loves and welcomes Annette anytime. It says we get heavy on here. Toya says, get topic suggestions from the viewers. I always do. I've been taking all of y'all suggestions. Toya says she coming live and direct. I know you are, sis.
So what's Toya's suggestion? What is Toya's suggestion?
I don't know. We waiting for Toya to give us a topic. But she said she going to come on one day with us. So we going to see.
Okay.
We going to see. So let me give y'all some trivia tonight. I promised y'all 2 for the week because, I wasn't ready yesterday. I'm not a good multitasker, especially when I don't have coffee. So, get your Google fingers ready, y'all. And I promise you, the second one is harder than the first one. So, here we go with the first question. Women's History Month question. Who is the longest serving female U.S. Senator elected in 1986? I will repeat that. Who is the longest serving female U.S. Senator elected in 1986? And go. Yes, I can answer this time. Melissa, use a fool. You were coming for a good 5 minutes. How? Do, 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 do. The next one is song trivia. Y'all got to bear with me. Renee said Mukowski, and Renee is correct. It is Barbara Mukowski. Congratulations, Renee. You win the trivia. You know what that means. Free coming your way. Renee got that one. Yes, Toya, you are correct, but Renee came through with it first. Right? Renee came through with it first, so Renee takes that one. Y'all know Renee is quick with the fingers. It's trivia. Y'all got to get on it. So congratulations, Renee. Now here goes the next trivia, y'all. Listen closely. I'm giving you song lyrics. You're going to tell me song title and artist. Here we go. Now I'm going to try my best not to sing it and give it away, right? I'm talking it out. Oh, baby, can we sit down and talk for a minute? You know that we've got a few things we need to work out. Yeah. You can spare me all your sorry details. Had enough of all your lies and my silent cries. Hurry, hurry, quick, quick. I need a man who's going to do me right. Hurry, hurry, quick, quick. Somebody who will surely satisfy. When I think of your love, you know it makes me stop and wonder, truly why? Oh, why? Why would you make me cry? Oh, baby. Do I need to repeat that? Did it sound familiar?
But you do know that some of us was born in this century, right? Like,
This is 90s,
oh, okay.
right? It's 90s or early 2000s. I think it's 90s. I can't repeat it. Oh, baby, can we sit down and talk for a minute? You know that we got a few things we need to work out. You can spare me all your sorry details, had enough of all your lies, and my silent cries. Hurry, hurry, quick. I need a man who's going to do me right. Hurry, hurry, quick, quick. Somebody who will surely satisfy. When I think of your love, you know it makes me stop and wonder truly why. Oh, why? Why would you make me cry? Oh, baby. Now, y'all don't get that one. Taking your black card. Do, 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 do. Destiny, do you know it?
I do not.
I'm taking your black card. I'm taking it. We need Noreen to come in here with the remix so I can tell her no.
You know, for the people that had their girl groups, they know the words to these songs.
Toya, why you had to do this way? That's not the song title, so you asking me the question. Because you know I have to make one harder. I'm testing y'all black card skills. I got a key line in there. All right, who wants me to sing it? It's your ears. I will. Hurry, hurry, quick, quick. Yes, it is name the artist and song title. I gave you the lyrics, Toya. Those are the lyrics to the first verse of the song. Artist and title.
So nobody can come up with your 90s song? That's hard. That's hard.
It's kind of hard. I gave the best clue line in there. Hurry, hurry, quick, quick. I need a man who's gonna do me right. Hurry, hurry, quick, quick. Somebody who will always satisfy. Y'all trying to make me give you too much. When I think of your love. Quick fix with Brown. Nope. Sing it again, y'all. Oh, y'all just want to hear me. You know what? Here we go. Hurry, hurry, quick, quick. I need a man who's gonna do me right. Hurry, hurry, quick, quick. Somebody who will always satisfy. When I think of your love, it only makes me stop and wonder truly why, oh why? Why would you make me cry, oh baby? Johanna got it. Brownstone. I'm finna take y'all card. Congratulations, Johanna. She said Brownstone. 5 miles to empty. Yep. My pot is running low. I need a good man to fill me up. I need a good man to give me love. Thank you, Johanna. Y'all had me worried. So congratulations to Johanna. You take that one. You win an
Congratulations, Johanna.
Conversation. When I had to sing it.
Yeah.
Cheaters. All right, you guys. So we're going to close out. Yeah, I know we long-winded. So we're going to close out. So definitely anything you want to say for the people?
So when is this special little thing that you were talking about that I'm going to send my anonymous story to, as I realized y'all are harsh about it.
The episode, yeah, does Wednesdays work for you? Because I was thinking for a special edition Saturday night or Friday night when it's less stressful for me, because I know it's going to be a long-winded conversation. I got to take my time with it. So I was thinking towards the weekend I could have more time. What do you guys think? Friday, Saturday night? Or does Wednesdays work better for y'all? I mean, couldn't go back that far.
Me, but
That's gonna forget the lyrics. Shayla. So I'm thinking a special weekend episode. Y'all let me know if that works. Toya said, don't be anonymous, Destiny. She's there for you. I'm going to talk about all my stuff. Listen.
You notice how she's talking about all her stuff, but we ain't never heard not one of her stuff yet?
Because we didn't come up to it yet.
Okay.
But if you need my special get out formulas, I will have to inbox that to you because, can't put that out there for them to see. But if you need a get out formula, I will inbox you. I promise.
They work. They work.
Listen, Saturday night, she might be too drunk. You know what, Toya? Friday night. Okay, we're going to do a special Friday night edition for that one. Yep. I want to give people time to get all their stories in if they're going to next Friday night. That works. That works. Okay. Y'all going to know on my night ashamed of nothing. Tell you. All right, so let me give you a little positive word to end the night. Be your sister's keeper. Be the person that will reach over or reach down and pull your sister up. Not the one that steps on the head. Because together we are stronger. Remember that. All right, y'all. Y'all know I love you. Thank you for joining me, conversating, sharing your thoughts. So we're going to work on Destiny. Don't worry about it. This is a daily thing, okay? Y'all see it weekly, but this is daily for me. So until next week,
my business.
I'm just going to put it out there. Okay. Until next week, y'all be safe. We are getting over the hump. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Y'all know Insatiable Accessories will be live again. I got a bunch of new up in this house, so we're going to get through it together. So y'all be safe. Love you. See y'all tomorrow. Good night.
Bye.